I just wanted to play this clip from Michael Cohen's testimony to Congress, and he's being asked by AOC essentially to describe what the kinds of financial crimes that he was asked to commit on behalf of Donald Trump looked like. Take a look.
To your knowledge, did the president ever provide inflated assets to an insurance company?
Yes.
Who else knows that the president did this?
Alan Weisselberg, Ron Lieberman, and Matthew Calamari.
And where would the committee find more information on this? Do you think we need to review his financial statements and his tax returns in order to compare them?
Yes, and you'd find it at the Trump org.
They go on to talk about how you inflate assets, and she's sort of playing dumb. She's like, well, how does that even work? And it's basically like, well, you underreport how many assets you actually have. And of course you overreport whenever you're trying to get a loan, and so you cheat the IRS through that. Just for some context, here's one example. Both sets of investigators, this is Cy Vance and Letitia James, have sought documents related to a Trump estate in suburban New York. According to court records and people familiar with the efforts, where the then president obtained a $21 million tax break by agreeing to give up development rights and a tower in Chicago where Trump's lenders forgave $100 million of debt. So I guess he was president then.
Why would he change what he was doing once he was president? Remember when he came in and he had that lady come out with the whole book of things that he's not gonna have any more knowledge upon because he's handing it over to his idiot sons or whoever else was supposed to be taking control of it. When it was pretty obvious that book had nothing to do with anything that he knew anything about or that he would be following to avoid. Of course, he was still connected to everything he was doing. It's again, he'll say one thing and then blatantly do the opposite, but then we're supposed to just let it go. Yeah. And the reason he thinks that way is because that's the way his entire life has been. It's worked out for him that way. Now the only question now is because there's that division. There's the thought that I had when he was voted out even. I was like, honestly, I'm still not looking at many things that I see definitely taking this guy and making him being held responsible for what he's done. Previous, present, whatever, to what he's done. I don't know if this is enough of a shot to him that's gonna lead somewhere. I'm still a little worried. Everyone gets positive, I think, a little too soon. Gotta be honest.
No, I mean, no, of course, and the real thing is, like, would any of that, even a guilty conviction, it might bankrupt him. I mean, he's been there before. It might bankrupt him, but will it prevent him from like running for office again? Who knows? Maybe he could, maybe not for president again, maybe he could run for governor. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure how much of his political career is dead. It's never dead, especially, I mean, there's gonna be a Trump TV at some point. The problem is that look, if you keep on throwing your closest confidants under the bus, and if they're willing to flip on you, again, no honor among thieves, or in Michael Cohen's case, maybe a little bit of honor, just a little bit, because he's the only one that actually stuck his neck out, at some point you're burning through all these people so that the only one who's gonna work for you is like, Melissa Carone and drunk Rudy Giuliani, just like, or drunk Melissa Carone and drunk Rudy, or flatulent Rudy Giuliani, just like, oh, we're here for you, like that. That's the caliber of people you're getting. You're not getting the Alan Weisselbergs.
I don't know how that's worked so far. Got to be honest, because everyone sees the clownish nature of the people that have worked for him, the people that tried to defend him, that are actually criminals themselves. Again, it's Teflon Don, and it's the way. It's honestly, it's an indictment of our entire system. The fact that we can allow this blatantly to happen in front of our faces. He told us the way he works. He said he'd be an idiot not to game the system in a certain way to make sure the tax system works his direction. I don't know how much more corroboration to what we're gonna find out in this direct evidence you need. But apparently we need more than that. We need him to say, yeah, I did it, and I've been trying to hide it for years.
Yeah.
Hopefully
absolutely,
not.
And the importance of like federal judges, right? Which his presidency was, one of the unprecedented parts of it was he appointed more federal judges than I don't know however many presidents previous to him. Clearly not Cy Vance, or clearly, yeah. Wait, no, Cy Vance is an attorney. The point is, legal things confuse me, and I'm starting to understand that both of these cases, walls are closing in, and we'll see what the grand jury does, right? It's good that it's moving on at least, so we can't sort of claim that there is no accountability, because it looks like there might be.
So we got 6 months, it looks like.
Exactly. Start the clocks.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.